Hello, I'm Alan Keays, and I'm joined today by Brent Curtis, and we're here to provide you a look at some of the stories we're working on for tomorrow's paper. The big news that's happening today, we found out about kind of early this afternoon, about Solarfest.
Yeah, the 20-year event that is a festival and celebration of all things renewable energy is canceled for 2015 due to a combination of low attendance, mounting debt. They've got about $20,000 worth of debt. And also the lease on the property, the Forget-Me-Not Farm over in Tinmouth, where that's been essentially the festival's home for the last 10 years, is up and it's not being renewed. The owners have different plans for the property. So the event is in limbo. There's some hope of reviving it in 2016, but my sense of talking to the former director of the event and at least one of the trustees who I managed to reach today is that it's going to be a challenge.
Is there any hope for somebody to step in and help out to run it? Private groups or? I
mean, you're certainly getting rid of it's a 501c3 nonprofit group right now. Certainly they have debt that they need to take care of, but beyond just the financial problem is finding a place to put it. There's basically all of central Vermont is suddenly being eyed as a possible venue, and they don't think that 11 months is enough time to find that venue. And in part, the venue itself is driving the other problem, which is getting enough vendors to come to this thing. Vendors want more people. The location that they've been at hasn't been bringing enough people in, so they're trying to find a place where they're going to be able to have all of these different.
Sounds like a chicken or the egg thing too. You need the people there to get the vendors there, but the vendors won't be there until you get the people, right?
Yeah, and you need a venue that's big enough to have all of them. Mm-hmm. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, and also in tomorrow's paper we'll have a story from Aaron Mansfield on the proposed gas pipeline. The Public Service Board ruled today that they will not reopen the case, and I guess the Supreme Court had remanded the case back to the Public Service Board because of higher than expected or projected costs to do it in the initial decision from the Vermont Public Service Board. But again, they are not going to reopen the case. And Aaron Mansfield will have all the details in tomorrow's paper. We'll also have a story. I don't remember if in Manchester there was a gun shop that had a $89,000 gun stolen.
Yes.
And they have now arrested a person in connection with that. I'm not sure if they recovered the $90,000 or $89,000 gun, but Patrick McCarty will have that story. And I guess one reason they were able to track down the people is because there was a Great Dane that was part of the crew that went in and allegedly took the gun, and they were able to track the Great Dane. They found
the dog.
Well, they were able to track.
Find the dog and you find the gun.
Exactly. A Great Dane probably doesn't make a great accomplice, apparently. But I look forward to reading that story from Patrick McCardle. We'll also have Street Talk from Aaron Mansfield, where we're talking to people on the street about what they think of the new cell phone law, and that's where you can't use any handheld electronic device while driving a motor vehicle, but you can use any Bluetooth device apparently.
This is true.
And I know you have one more story. That I know of. A story
following up on a case involving a man who was found to be allegedly smuggling 76 bags of heroin, I think 23 grams of crack cocaine into the state. He was body packing, which is a practice of swallowing or inserting packets of drugs into your body and hiding them there. There's a motion to suppress the evidence taken in the case, the evidence being the drugs that were taken out of his body, based on a number of complaints from the defense about how his traffic stop was handled and his search and the time that the search took, and a number of factors that in short the prosecution has responded to those complaints just this week with a filing that essentially concludes that there was the police investigators followed all the rules of search and seizure laws in acquiring or locating the drugs and getting them out of his person.
And also a big weekend here in Rutland. We'll have some photos people setting up for Art in the Park. That's happening Saturday and Sunday. And there's also at the Paramount, excuse me, they have Dancing with the Stars this weekend.
Dancing with the Stars.
The Rutland Stars. So that's a look at some of the stories we're working on for tomorrow's paper. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.